We're live, guys. It is officially 2-0 with the goal by Alvaro Fidalgo. I'm so sorry that I'm late. The reason for that being is because I wasn't home and I didn't expect to arrive that late. And you know what? If y'all want to join in, I'm going to put an invite link to whoever wants to join. So feel free to join, guys. Come on now. America's already up 2-0. And they're back on the attack. Alvaro Fidalgo. Uy. Bro, my original prediction was going to be a 2-0 win, but it seems like America is going to absolutely obliterate Mazatlan. Hold on, wait. Perfect. All right, so there are 0 people on right now. And it's a corner kick in favor of America. Sendejas for Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez for Dilrosun. Dilrosun, come on, Dilrosun. What a good cross in. Oh, no one headed. Well, no one shot the ball inside the net. Dilrosun's actually having a really good match tonight. Oh, wait, and I forgot to share my screen. My bad. Hold on, wait, let me put full screen for this. Hold on, wait, there's an ad. Bro, I don't care about Sábado Futbolero. I'm kidding, I actually do because America is playing. Bro, this ad is taking forever. Alright, there's nobody on right now. But it looks like America's dominating, and here goes Mazatlan. Mazatlan looking for an attack. And they're playing back. What is the... Oh yeah, it's over. Hold on, wait. Oi! Oi! Mazatlan almost scored. Hold on, wait, actually? Great. All right, we have one person. We have one person watching the stream. Let's go. If you would like to be part of my live stream, please click on the link. Oh, and the person just left. Las Chivas, I'm not going to be able to watch that game. Nor Toluca or Cruz Azul because I'm going to go somewhere. Oh, let's go. One person is on. It's 2-0, guys. If you would like to be part of the stream, click on the link. It is in the comment section. All you have to do is just... Well, hold on, wait. I lost my words. All you have to do is click on the link, put in your Google account, and you're all set up. All right, so there's nobody yet. Honestly, I'm shocked that Christian Borja is playing. When I thought Chicote was going to play, but I respect that. Seems like America. Oh, Davila, what a bad pass. Happy early Easter, by the way, guys. Easter's tomorrow. I hope y'all collect a lot of eggs. Nice, Malagon. Malagon saved that from going out to a corner. Bro, I don't care about beer right now. Actually, I never cared about beer. Oh, and by the way, guys, WrestleMania is today and tomorrow, and I want Cena to win his 17th World Championship, which will break Ric Flair's record, ultimately setting up John Cena as the greatest of all time. Well, the greatest champion of all time. But it looks like Malagon got injured.
Mientras tanto, en la banca, bueno, pues analizando si es necesario que se levanten el calentar Rodolfo Cota, pero si hay cierta preocupación en el cuerpo técnico. Es que cuando se va entrando, ahí en el recorrido, se resbala con la posición. El tobillo izquierdo, mira. Ahí.
Uy.
Ahí. Ese es el tobillo, Aguas. A ver.
His ankle's hurt.
No podemos seguir.
That is not a good thing at all.
La vemos de nueva cuenta. Ahí.
Uy.
El tobillo. Porque pisó la publicidad, ¿no? Pareciera que se resbala con la misma.
I don't know if Malagon's going to be able to continue from that. I think he will, though.
Tienen que estar tranquilos por la gente que tiene detrás de los chicos que inician. Desgraciadamente Malagón está sufriendo una lesión.
Yeah, Malagon's not. Malagon's going to be subbed out. He won't be able to continue.
Y un portero internacional que puede sufrir tranquilamente a Malagón.
Ya se está poniendo de pie. Cualquier cosa ya está calentando Cota, Adrián.
Rodolfo Cota, which is America's second goalkeeper, he's already warming up, perhaps for a possible substitution. Oh, and I just noticed America's numbers and letters, they're all with Pac-Man.
Ahí la vemos, mira. Ahí está el tobillo izquierdo. Ahí. Y mira.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that ankle did not have to bend that way. His ankle, well, his left ankle went like that. But it looks like he's still going to play on, but I'm pretty sure Jardine might have to sub him out. Just in case.
No, claro, pero mira, este es el seguimiento de nuestro equipo de producción desde la Suprema. A ver, ahí toca la pelota. Reyes, Cáceres. Mete cambio de estancia con Kevin Álvarez, que este es la pelota con el pecho. Tiene cerca por allá Fidalgo, prefiere extender por la banda.
Come on, tiene razón.
El ex Feyenoord retrasó.
I'm so glad that Xavier did Wilson is playing because I feel like he hasn't been given enough chances to play on the pitch, and I'm glad that he's finally being given minutes. Specifically because Brian Rodriguez sadly got injured in the previous game against Monterrey. I didn't live stream that because I wasn't able to, but as of now, America looks more dominant, which I like. I want them to be a full team for when, how do I say it? I want them to have a complete team for when the tournament starts, which hopefully America wins, by the way. Of course, if you're an anti-Americanista, then like your biggest wish is for them not to win it, so. Yeah. Oh, and we're back at 0. Alright, he was moving his ankle, probably to get some feeling into it. Alright, so Cota is not being subbed in. There's a foul committed on Davila, I believe, and yeah, it's a yellow card. Bro, you know who I want to start doing reaction videos of? Family Friendly. Those guys, they're just too funny. I think Bennett is probably the funniest out of the group, because there's also there's McCain. McCain is really funny too. Who else is there? Nathan's pretty funny too, and Joe's funny too. But I feel like Bennett, he's probably the funniest guy from Family Friendly. So I might start doing reaction videos on Family Friendly. They're just all really funny. And there's a free kick for Club America. Let me just check something real quick. Say there's nothing important here. Oh, excuse me.
Terminan dirigiendo los del bar.
Ahí va la orden. Rescate Itzel, la va a colgar Fidalgo o Borja. Se suman 2, 4, 5, 6. Va a ser el colombiano. Centro, tendido, segundo palo, Ramón.
Uy, header by Ramon Juárez, and then it goes barely over the crossbar.
Pues ahí defensivamente es un chico que defiende muy bien. Y cuando pasa en ofensiva gana.
Oh, no,
en
wait.
este caso, brinca muy alto.
Yeah, it's a little late. Good crossing by Christian Borja, though. Good header, too, by Ramon Juárez, but it just barely goes over the crossbar. I think America's winning this 4-0. In the previous encounter against Mazatlan, America destroyed them 5-0. But I honestly see a 4-0 or a 3-0, depending on how America plays overall. Because right now, what Mazatlan is going to try to do, they're going to try to not concede any more goals. So they're going to play probably more defensively. And Nico Benedetti down in the area. Crossing. No, uy, good block by Israel Reyes, and America's on the counter attack. Here goes Fidalgo. Fidalgo now crosses the half field, and now Javairo to Chiquito Sanchez, back to Javairo. Fidalgo back to Israel Reyes, Christian Borja. Plays back for Sendejas. Bro, Sendejas is so goated. And now Chiquito Sanchez. On the right to Javairo this Wilson. Come on, Javairo. Come on, Javairo. Come on, Javairo. Ball barely goes over. Ball barely goes curved out to the right side. Javairo's playing good. My dad told me because he was watching the game when I wasn't home yet. He says that Javairo sent in a crossing for Victor Davila, so let's go. And now Mazatlan's on the attack. Nice. Vamos, come on. Fidalgo for Sendejas, but Sendejas loses it. Come on, Sendejas. Come on. Never mind. And the ball goes to Hugo Gonzalez, Mazatlan's goalkeeper. Yeah, so Javairo is playing instead of Brian Rodriguez. Bro, if Javairo scores, I'm a big shock. Because he hasn't really scored much for America. There are rumors speculating that this could be his last season with America, even though it's barely his third season with them. But I think Javairo just needs to prove himself a little bit. Nice. Nice. Vamos, watch out. Bro, Benedetti's playing really good. And he used to play for America back in 2019. Yeah, starting 2019 and at the end of 2020, I believe. That's when crossing. That's in the house, but the ball goes out. And it's going to be a corner because it was deflected off Mazatlan defender. But overall, pretty solid match by America. Pretty solid. Dang, both goals were headers. That's crazy. That's crazy. And now Borja for Fidalgo. Fidalgo back to Borja. Borja sends in a cross for Cáceres. And Hugo Gonzalez with the save. Good save by Hugo Gonzalez. America's just taking headers, bro. I honestly thought that Adam Dad 2025 was going to join today, but I guess he's either running late or he just can't make it. Nice. There's a handball by Di Wilson, but the ref says nothing because it had deflected off his chest first, and the hand was in a pretty natural position. It was unintentional, is what I'm trying to say. By the way, guys, I just want to thank y'all so much for the support of the Old Timmy X Ultra Academy Chronicles, which started yesterday, but it seems like most people on TikTok actually liked it more. Because on YouTube, I only got like 1 like in the episode, but I got more views from it. And in TikTok, I got, I believe, 6 hearts and like 170 something views. So I'm very grateful for that. And America's taking this throw in. Kevin Alvarez. Davila goes for a header. And it's not allowed by Mazatlan. Nice, Kevin. Come on, Did Wilson. I did Wilson. It's all good. It's all good. Come on. Bro, Mazatlan, they're not playing bad, but Atlas played better against America than how Mazatlan is playing against America. And it's a throw-in favor of Club America.
Eric Sánchez y Jair Díaz, y dice, ya lleva 12 Jair Díaz, y bueno, es justamente lo que está reclamando en estos momentos. Ya viene, oye, a ver, te cuento, lo del Rayito, Brian Rodríguez, de 3 a 5 semanas, Diego Valdés, mismo caso. La buena noticia, Henry Martín sí estaría para el inicio de la liguilla, poco a poco.
Let's go, Henry Martín, going to be able to play in the tournament.
Y el que ya está el día de hoy en la banca es el Búfalo Aguirre.
I'm so glad that he's healing because America needs him. Come on, Dil Wilson with the crossing. Send it hot. That's you. Oh. Shoot it. Oh. Ball goes out. But yeah, I like how America is playing. They're taking advantage of their opportunities, which is something that they should always be doing. Wait, I think he's hurt. I think Fidalgo's hurt.
Se encienden las alarmas, se está doliendo. Me parece que es un golpe en el rostro Fidalgo, ¿no, Adrián? Sí, se trataba de un golpe.
And Hugo Gonzalez taking the goal kick.
No hay nada con el maguito. Perfecto. No.
And then the following match is actually going to be a banger. Cruz Azul versus Toluca. The top 2 teams right now in the Liga, and it's going 1-on-1. Mazatlan is on the attack. And it's blocked out for a corner kick in favor of Mazatlan.
A la calidad individual de Nico Benedetti o de la velocidad de Amarilla. Un poco más a eso.
Still 2-0.
Mucho peligro el equipo cañonero sobre el arco de Maracó.
Entra el córner para Mazatlán por la punta de la derecha.
And Nico Benedetti is going to send in the cross.
Por todo el terreno Benedetti Amarilla.
Tuvo uno en un sudamericano sub-20. Le va a pegar Benedetti, son 2, 4, 5 buscando el remate, 6.
Crossing by Benedetti, headed out by Fidalgo, and now America's trying to counterattack. Come on, send it half. Use your speed. And it's recovered by Mazatlan. And now Borja taking a quick throw, and that's what I like. And now Fidalgo all the way to the half of the field, and beautifully recovered by Mazatlan. And now Diaz sends in a cross, perhaps for Benedetti. The ball goes out for a throw-in in favor of Club America. Honestly, StreamYard's been helping me a lot with my live streams, especially because now, like, I am able to show y'all the score without, like, having, like, my notebook with me. So, yeah, thank you, StreamYard. Going for Mazatlan now.
Ha terminado ganándole a los defensores de América.
Oy, Cáceres tripped, but the ref says that there was a foul. Free kick in favor of Club America. Another Corona Extra commercial. That's the second one in this whole match. And we're not even 40 minutes in. Wait, are we? No, huh? Because they just shot off the time. All right. No, it isn't. Yeah, 35 minutes into the match, and we've already gotten two Corona Extra commercials.
Llevándoles este partido, bajándole el telón ya al campeonato en su fase regular. Rápido, pero les digo algo. Viene lo mejor. Viene lo mejor.
So yeah, Mazatlan, I think they're just going to be playing with more precautions against America.
Muchas personas salieron de vacaciones en la Ciudad de México. Es un gran plan también para las personas.
Nice, Sandejas. Sandejas fighting over the ball. And there's a foul by Mazatlan.
Se puede ganar una amarilla por ese tipo de cosas. Que se calme. Claro. Se puede ganar una amarilla desde la primera porque aquí
La mano era amarilla.
claro.
Creo yo. Claro. Un cantante, ¿dónde anda?
No lo invoques, maestro.
No lo invoco.
No lo invoco. Al rato. Si se aporta bien, va a entrar con nosotros.
No lo vamos a hacer.
And another fun fact. Well, I don't think. No, wait, this is my first fun fact of this game, I think. Hugo Gonzalez was actually the goalkeeper for Club America, I believe, from 2012 to 2016. No, Fidalgo! Net saved by Hugo Gonzalez! A 1v1 against the keeper, and Hugo Gonzalez with a good save.
Le mete un pase que lo deja solo. La recepción no es buena porque si no tiene que terminar la Dávila.
Bro, Fidalgo just missed a huge opportunity to score the 3-0. But Hugo Gonzalez blocked it.
Sí, pero no recepciona bien. Sí,
No way, bro. I can't believe it. Oh, that's disappointing.
la pelota cuando llega a Fidalgo tiene que ser.
Pensando en la liguilla, estas no las puedes dejar ir.
Nice, Sendejas. Sendejas now to Borja. Borja's on the attack. Borja's in the... That's recovered by Mazatlan. Nice recovery by Ramon Juarez, and now Sendejas. Plays back for Fidalgo. Fidalgo to the right to Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez plays back for Sebastian Cáceres. Cáceres for Red Reyes. Reyes for Christian Borja. Borja for Davila. Davila passes it back to Sendejas. Sendejas on the right for Kevin Alvarez, and now Kevin to the right with Javairo Di Rosso. Good play by Di Rosso, and that's going to be a free kick in favor of Club America. Di Rosso's playing good, bro. Di Rosso in this game is showing exactly why he deserves minutes in the match in Club America, bro. And it's a yellow card. Bro, I think Javairo should just go for the shot. Even though he can also, no wait, Sendejas is the one taking the free kick. He either shoots it or he sends it across. I think he's gonna send it across.
Cuando se le dé la confianza, él tiene que entender eso, que tiene que ir, que tiene que ser pulsante, que tiene que buscar el mano a mano, porque además es un hombre muy veloz y velocista el neerlandés.
Le va a pegar por acá Alejandro Sendejas, dos a la barrera.
Come on, please.
4 5 americanistas. Centro le pegó Sendejas.
Ay, Sendejas, what a terrible center. What a terrible crossing by Sendejas. They are doing really good game right now by Javairo de Rosso.
A Chava Rodríguez de esa línea de 5 pegaditas y luego el movimiento extraordinario de Víctor David entre los dos.
A very beautiful game by Javairo de Rosso.
González en las nubes, 40 minutos.
He even won the award for best goal of the Clausura 2024.
Importantes. Acá Rodríguez.
Pero la última dos pinceladas de ese.
Nice. Watch out, no! Oh, what a save by Malagón, and then the ball goes out for a corner kick. A direct shot and Malagón just saved that. He wasn't able to catch the ball, but he deflected it.
Insisto, a ver, ese partido por ahora lo tiene controlado en América, ¿no? Por ahora.
40 minutes and 50 seconds.
Te puede costar mucho.
Fíjate que el querido Muñoz siempre decía, ¿por qué Maragón no toma la
Crossing by Nico Benedetti and it's
increíble, el más bajito fue el que rechazó.
recovered by America. Fidalgo, come on, Sendejas, use your speed for the Rossos. Nice, Sendejas. For Fidalgo. Fidalgo for the Rosson. The Rosson back to Fidalgo. Fidalgo. Ball goes out, and it's a turn in favor of Mazatlan. And now Nico Benedetti trying to attack with the ball, almost lost the ball during the process, and now here goes good slide tackle by Sebastian Cáceres, and the ball goes out for a corner in favor of Club America. No, wait, it's actually a goal kick. Not bad. Sendejas for Borja. Borja plays back for Fidalgo. Fidalgo, Sendejas. Back to Fidalgo. Fidalgo. Plays to the right with Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez crosses the half field. The Rosson plays back for Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez from one. No, wait, that one is Red Reyes. But so far, this whole match has been in favor of Club America. Nice, Borja.
Le decían el Kinder.
La pelota por la banda, el Maguito Fidalgo que está por todos lados.
Come on, come on. Center, Borja. Oh, deflected away by Mazatlan. That was going to be a 3-0. We've had at least two or three chances of scoring that 3-0, but good defense by Mazatlan. With the taquito, bro, that's crazy. With the back heel.
10-9-7 Pacífico, Vancouver Whitecaps contra el Inter Miami. La ida de Champions Cup de CONCACAF.
Sebastián Cáceres for Ramón Juárez. No, wait, Davila. How am I confusing a striker with a center middle? No, my problem that in my screen they look almost identical.
¿En serio?
No, muy extraño. Pensaba que iba a tocar en Toluca, pero agradecido de la oportunidad.
Watch out, that's a foul, bro. And it's a free kick in favor of America.
crece ahí entonces.
North America's taking that free quick.
Un upgrade, ¿eh?
What was that going to say? Free quick. Free
Ahí te vemos.
kick quickly.
Sí, pero bueno.
No, cuida mucho lo que dice, porque la afición de Cruz Azul está pendiente. Porque viene a continuación. El sábado futbolero desde el
Bro, I need Cruz Azul to lose to Toluca. Not because they're one of our biggest rivals, but because with this, well, with at least America winning, America goes up to second place, and now it's recovered by Nico Benedetti.
levanta la cabeza, pica amarilla. Filtraron para Luis Amarilla.
Nice, Cáceres.
Cáceres encuentra un buen nivel en la parte baja. Será fundamental en la búsqueda del tetracampeonato por el América.
Y también que no se lesione, ¿no?
Claro.
Eso lo ha perjudicado bastante a Cáceres también.
¿Sabes qué sensación me deja esta América con línea de tres? Este equipo
A mí me gusta más.
se ve muy bien. Se ve muy bien en línea de tres, defensivamente hablando.
They're adding 4 minutes. 4 minutes are being added to the first half. So far, America has been dominant. Mazatlan has had their moments. Come on, Chiquito. Oh,
Poquito largo el balón, maestro.
the ball went a little too far.
Porque lo más difícil es jugar a gran velocidad y tener plantel.
Y el que se quedó tendido es González, Adrián.
Sí, un impacto ahí en la última jugada, terminan chocando, ¿no? El momento de ir por el balón.
I think in the second half, America's just gonna be playing counterattack. Although we should be careful because winning by 2 goals can actually be a curse. Well, it's actually a curse in football. Where if you're winning by 2 goals early, there's a chance that you can build overconfidence and they either equalize or they make a comeback.
América tiene siempre 3-4 hombres bien paraditos que nunca los puedan por sorpresa. 2. Chiquito y Fidalgo son hombres que te generan volumen por carriles centrales. Si le sumas como interioristas en Texas, ya tienes otro efectivo dentro del campo. Y David flotando dentro del área y del otro lado del Rosson alimentando continuamente el área. Entonces me parece que
The ball hit the ball boy.
Trabajado también seguramente.
Overfito.
Más allá de que no continuamente la América no es una línea de 3, pero a mí me parece que se ve muy bien y muy equilibrado el equipo de Andrés Llanero.
Fuerte abrazo a Hans. ¿Quieren ir al asado? No, se juntaron al balón acá también. No, al asado no lo van. Para eso, fuerte abrazo a todos, de verdad.
A lo que te referías tú, mano,
Sí,
hay que tener la línea compacta.
claro.
O sea, cortas y para poder salir jugando.
Come on, Jonah.
En contra,
No, that's not even Jonathan Dos Santos. That's Sebastián Cáceres. My mind's all over the place. I need my sugar.
y Kevin Álvarez.
Nice, Dean Wilson. Come on, Dean Wilson. Good crossing. No.
Su mejor 20, 30 minutos o 47.
Sí.
Dean Wilson.
Sí. Pero nada más, ayer y día.
That nutmeg, bro. That nutmeg by Dean Wilson.
Necesitas más confianza, más minutos. Yo entiendo también que la competencia es dificilísima.
Hay que tomarla,
Claro.
cuando participa. Como hoy.
Bueno, es lleno. O sea, hablamos de que es una escuela.
Y la figura,
¿O no? Tendrá saque lateral, saque de manos.
Si fue seleccionado.
En selecciones de límite de edad. Sí, con límite de edad. Me quitaron mi cartera en mi cumpleaños. ¡Ey! Regálenme la playera.
Pedí un boleto para ir de cumpleaños, ¿eh? Ahí está.
Muy bien, ahí está.
Still 2-0.
Cumpleaños, ¿eh?
No.
Boleto para ir al estadio.
1 minute is left.
Alan Torres. La escala con Jordan Sierra. Benedetti entraba.
Nice, Ramon.
Había entrado solito. Benedetti.
Oh, that could have been a beautiful counterattack by America.
Y ahora toca Roberto Veras. Jair Díaz. Hugo González. Y la pelota tendida, González. El balón abandona.
Ball goes off for a throw in favor of America.
Está Pizarro calentando. También estaba por allá Paolo Adame.
15 seconds.
Decir Adame. Sánchez.
Nice, come on, vamos. Vamos, one more. Come on. Nice.
Se extiende.
Come on, Dilrosun. That's you. That's you. That's you. First gaming. Oh.
Sí ha tenido buen partido, pero el último
Throw in for America,
al neerlandés.
I believe.
A ver, vamos a
The
quitar.
ref blows her whistle, and it is the end of the first half. Club America 2, Mazatlan 0. So far, pretty solid match by America. Did Rosun, I think he's had the best minutes in a very long time. I'm very proud that Malagon, no wait, that Jardine is giving him the opportunity, though it's mainly because Brian Rodriguez is injured, so they need an extra winger. I see not a lot of people have joined, which is a little sad, but hey, you know, there's nothing bad with that. So we're already in halftime. And let me read to you all the statistics. America has 66.8% of possession. Mazatlan has 33.2%. America has 12 shots, 5 on target. Mazatlan has 2 shots, 1 on target. And America has 7 corners, 1, while Mazatlan only has 2. And yeah, pretty solid game overall by America. Mazatlan has definitely woken up after the second goal, but I think America's just going to go for an early third goal. Well, an early goal to make it 3-0. And then just play counterattack from there. Though, like how I said myself, I don't really like teams. Well, my team specifically playing counterattack because, like, you just let your opponents attack, and when you recover the ball, that's when you basically create yourself opportunities to score. But yeah, guys. Honestly, I expected more people, but it's all good, buddy. Yeah, there's no one watching. And WrestleMania is on right now, so yeah. I don't know why I did that. That just made me sound cringe. Bro, there's like soft music. There's soft music playing outside. And yeah. Huh? I have 2 likes in this live stream. Let's go. We have 1 person on it. 2-0 still. America's been more dominant. I like the consistency that they've been demonstrating in this first half. And of course, if you would like to join me in this live stream, please make sure to click on the link here in the comment section. All you have to do is just click on it. On the person left. Just click on it. Put in your Google information. And you'll be ready to go. But I'm surprised that Adam.2025 isn't here. Out of everybody, I literally expected him to be here. I still 479 subs. You know what? I should really start adding a description. Let me see my YouTube shorts. All right, so far, I think this week my videos have been doing better. I'm really glad that that the old Timmy series that I started, it started getting attention. Oh, excuse me. And overall, I'm just very happy. I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy dude. Hold on, guys. Be right back. I need to use the bathroom. All right, there. Sorry, guys. I just went to make myself a little snack. The snackaroon. You know what I don't like about getting haircuts? The fact that I feel like I get hotter. Not like looking good, by the way. When it's not even that hot. Hot, I mean. Okay. All right, guys. I'm back. Your boy's back. Better than ever? I hope so. Yeah, I'm cringe. I'm sorry about that. I got myself a cucumber. I might make a cucumber joke tomorrow for fun. I mean, for jokes with Jeffy. I already have an idea of what the joke is gonna be. Let me see if I gained any more subs. Nope, still 479. Can y'all believe that though? That we're literally just a few subs away from reaching 500. And I might do a 500 sub special. I think I did one for 300 for my 300 sub. Hold on, let me check. I don't remember if I did a live stream for my 300 subs. Nope, no, I didn't. The only one similar to that is my first year celebration as a YouTuber. But other than that, I haven't done any subscriber specials. Also, guys, I got myself the best Cheetos in the game. Cheetos Puffs. I love Cheetos Puffs. I got my bed sheet dirty. All right, I think I cleaned it. All right, the second half is about to start. Let me just check something real quick. I don't really check my TikTok often, but I just wanna check. Cause the main time that I start like checking my TikTok is when I'm going to when I'm going to upload something. So it's basically just that a couple of people liked the photo, cause I literally Wait, what's this? Yeah, no. Hold on, wait. That was not good. Yo! Wait, he won? He won? Nah, no way. He won? He.
Ha comenzado el segundo tiempo. Estamos en
As the second half has started.
para todo Estados Unidos. En cada uno de los 50 estados de frontera a frontera. Muchas gracias.
Wait, he made Gunther tap out? How? Gunther's, I mean, Jey Uso is not the person to be doing submission holds.
Es Miguel Vázquez el 32. Ya lo vemos ahí en la central. Es junto a Cota los que ingresaron. Así que
señor. Es Miguel Vázquez el que
Sigue la línea de tres centrales y Borja sigue como lateral derecho. Miguel Vázquez aéreo no me canso de
That's crazy.
el fútbol mexicano.
Jey Uso using a sharpshooter is something I did not expect.
Rodolfo Cota. Pues,
Alright, so Malagón was subbed out for Rodolfo Cota. I guess Malagón wasn't able to continue. You want to join my live stream? Bro, I think at this point all the champions are losing at WrestleMania. But hey, the New Day actually needed that victory though. Because if they didn't, then what was the point of their heel turn? Oh, let's go. We have 3 people on. Go kick in favor of Mazatlan. Let's go. We finally have some people watching, bro. It's been a while. And it went back to 1.
González pasa la pelota, Rodolfo controla, Pizarro queda pierna. Sin embargo, el rebote le queda amarilla que amaga. Amarilla.
No.
Que recorta. Amarilla.
Nice.
Y puede venir la contra del América.
America's on the counter attack. Oh.
Sánchez. Pica Sendejas por la banda. El abierto de Rosul. Controla el neerlandés. Dávila sale del área. Y Rosul encara.
Right, for Javito de Rosun today, he's giving a banger of a match.
Y el abierto el balón para Rosul. Va a encarar por allá a Chava Rodríguez. El balón para Israel Reyes. La tiene Sánchez. Tocan con Fidalgo. Se mueve por acá Dávila. El rebote le queda a Sendejas que amaga. Que encara Sendejas. Que le va a pegar Sendejas. Que sigue Sendejas.
¡Penalty! ¡Penalty for America! There's a penalty for Club America.
Y no lo puede creer Héctor Manuel Bucetich, ha sido una pesadilla este partido. Y bueno, ahora arranca el segundo tiempo. Pena máxima, lo reclama la gente de Mazatlán y Alfredo. Para Catixel fue muy claro que ya se ponen ese penal. De momento parece que va a ser Víctor Dávila.
Es infantil lo de que si hay un desplazamiento. De pronto eso es muy atento.
Penalty for Club America. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna wear my John Cena shirt tomorrow.
Vamos a ver si le llaman del video arbitraje.
No, si hay un desplazamiento. Porque tenía 2 hombres, era un 2 contra 1 sobre Sendejas.
Yo pedía que le pegaran de media distancia.
And Davila's going to shoot the penalty. Come on, Davila.
Pero muy infantil, muy infantil.
Ya tomó la pelota Víctor Dávila. No hay revisión ni nada.
Let's make it 3-0, guys. Naomi versus Jade Cargill, that's going to be a banger of a match. I hope so.
Lo cierto es que ya no la mandaron llamar a Catencel y vendrá desde los 11 pasos Víctor Dávila.
Come on, Davila.
Tampoco estaba Henry, tampoco Aguirre y Dávila.
Come on, Davila.
Ha tomado
Davila, make it 3-0, please.
González.
Davila, make it 3-0. Vamos.
El estadio Sontreva.
Vamos. Please, Davila.
Y es su momento.
Please, Davila.
Tendrá la orden de
Penalty for America. Davila's going to shoot. Come on, Davila. 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 Go. Let's go. Vamos. Let's go. All right, Adam. Let's go. 3-0. Vamos. Sí. Magic. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 3-0. 3-0 in favor of Club America. Oh, bro, you know where I want to go? There's going to be a AAA and WWE like merge, something like that. And it's on June 7th, and I plan on buying tickets for that.
Yo sé que muchos dirán, no, es que la fuerza no es excesiva para el desplazamiento, pero dame cabe en esa manera de desplazarlo, de agarrarle la
All right, so Adam's going to join.
Y termina metiendo de muy buena manera, cayéndose cendejas. Esas son las acciones que algunos la pitan, algunos no. Yo creo que es infantil lo de darme recién ingresado. Además, uno de los recién ingresados en Mazatlan.
I'll send you the link to that video right now. But it looks really cool. Let me hurry because I know Adam's going to join in any second. All right. Welcome, Adam.
Big up, bro. I know I'm a little bit late because I was joining Mr. Joshua J stream talking about, what happened with about another game. But yeah, I just got back and the game in Brazil ended 0-0. I'm really disappointed because there were no goals. Vasco 0, Flamengo 0. It tied like America Cruz Azul, sadly, kind of game. But yeah.
All right, let me just share this screen. All right. So it looks like Malagon's injured at least for the moment.
Oh, I did notice. Who did they brought? They're another keeper.
Yeah, he got injured on his left ankle, and in the beginning of the second half, that's when they subbed him out. Bro, and then America couldn't beat Rayados, but I understand because America right now, they don't really have any strikers.
Yeah, and this was an important win for Monterrey anyways. They did got revenge, but it's all right.
True, but honestly, it was a pretty good goal by Monterrey. I have nothing against them.
That was an absolute great goal. Wonder, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and I think right now, like, Javido Di Rosso, he's been having a pretty solid match today.
Yeah. I did so, but yeah. So overall, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and you?
I'm doing all right. So a couple games in the way. But overall, besides the game that I talked about, Flamengo Vasco disappointed at 0-0, just like Cruz Azul America, because I wanted to see a goal. And there were no goals. They locked up each other. They canceled each other out because they know the pressure was catching up to them.
And then Real Madrid didn't get the job done in I believe it was on Wednesday when they played, or was it on Tuesday?
Oh, Madrid against Arsenal. Obviously, yes, Madrid are out of the Champions League.
I expected a more explosive Madrid, honestly.
Honestly, in Real Madrid, they play. Do you know who Real Madrid plays next? They play Bilbao, and they play Bilbao. Basically where they sign Basque players only. They're doing
Yeah.
it better than Chivas with Mexicans. They're doing a lot better than Chivas doing with Mexicans at this point. Bilbao, they just draw Manchester United in the semifinals of the Europa League.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that. Oh no, they didn't. Oh yeah, they did. Hold on, wait. No, because Man United, they had a crazy match in the Europa League.
Yeah, they did.
Um,
They were 4-2
against
down
Lyon. That match was crazy.
against Leon, French Leon, I think it's
That
correct.
match was crazy.
Leon, that's the French version of Leon, but they pronounce it in French.
Yeah.
And even though but Leon, they crumbled. They capitulated the last few minutes away. They couldn't handle the pressure because United wanted that remontada. They wanted to come back and win the game.
Yeah,
and
they
did.
managed to do so, and it's recovered again by Club America. I think America in this match, they've been very dominant.
They've been.
And I'm surprised that Pumas couldn't get the job done against Juarez on Sunday.
Oh shoot! Accidentally muted. Dang it. Wait. Yeah. I just hope they do against Tigres because I don't know if
Chivas beat Puebla barely 1-0.
barely 1-0. They scumbag that win. Those absolute scumbags. And I just need Pumas to beat Tigres because the other
Yeah,
teams like
Mazatlan fumbled against Querétaro, I think.
Tijuana,
Oh no,
Cholos,
Tijuana, yeah.
2-0. After getting that 1-1 draw, they crumble. And Cholos, they're lower in the table. And the problem is, it's too late to get their form back. Cholos.
Yeah.
And I think
And Querétaro's doing decent this season. Good crossing by Sendejas, and now Davila recovered by Mazatlan.
But yeah, I just need the end of the day. So Chivas could just freak off and just I don't care. Basically, they go on vacation early.
Yeah. Alfonso, to answer your question, I think Seth Rollins is winning it. America's back on the attack. Come on. Send it. Fidalgo, shoot it. Golazo!
It's in, right?
4-0, bro. 4-0.
Yeah, I saw that. What a bang.
Fidalgo scored 2 goals in this match, and so did Davila. 4-0, vamos! Vamos!
4-0. Mazatlan are crumbling. They're crumbling.
What a goal, bro. And then Barca's match today against Celta Vigo, that was crazy too.
And I got a lot to say. And then all right. But yeah, 4-0 America, Fidalgo, nice finish. But what I was about to say, yes, Barcelona, they did 1-4-3, but in my opinion, it was an intense game, but according to some people, they said Barcelona didn't deserve to win because the penalty kick was helped by the referees and all that.
I mean, in my opinion, I think there was a well-deserved penalty.
And then here's the thing: it was added on 8 minutes, but not just from the Real Madrid fans, but generally Barca haters. Or no, not Barca haters, but from Celta fans. I was reading, because they already had to deal with that Real Madrid in the cup, so I see why they're angry, because they're trying to qualify for European spots, I think. I think either Europa Conference League, because I think Villarreal or Betis will go to the Europa League because
Yeah.
there's that 7th spot. I mean, I think La Liga has 5
Because
spots.
they're having a pretty solid season.
Wait, huh?
What a shot by Benedetti, but it goes barely over the crossbar. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hold on, wait. I forgot what I was saying.
Sí, sí, creo que
Yeah, I was mentioning about
I
Spurs.
forgot.
está recuperando un 9. Con Dávila, que no es un 9 natural, es un 9 y medio, ya está más cerca para ser un equipo más contundente en liguilla.
En el corner le va a pegar de pierna derecha. Benedetti.
But yeah, I will say this: Vasco de Gama, they did lock up their rivals Flamengo pretty well because they always lose to them and they frustrated them with a draw. They didn't. They frustrated their rivals.
Yeah, I mean a lot of smaller clubs when they play against like the big clubs of like the leagues,
Oh.
they usually just try to like close in like areas so that they don't lose as bad. And Rodrigo Aguirre is returning to the pitch, and so
yeah.
is Dagoberto Espinosa.
Oh yeah, the Uruguayo, you're the Uruguayan.
So Kevin Alvarez is being subbed out for Dagoberto Espinosa. And then Israel Reyes is being subbed out for Rodrigo Aguirre. So we're going to play, I believe, with only 3 defenders now. Cause no wait, but Dagoberto Espinosa, he's the
Changing the
left back.
thing.
However, you remove Israel Reyes, so I think. Yeah, I don't really know how to make the math of that. Hold on, wait. Because it's Borja, Espinosa, Ramon Juarez, and Tasset. All right. Yeah, we have a line of 4. I thought, for a second, we had a line of 3.
Yeah. I see.
And now America's back on the counter attack. Come on, Sendejas. And now to Buffalo. Buffalo! Oh, no. No,
Looking.
That's what they say.
He's looking to score for sure very soon. He definitely wants the goal. He definitely wants the goal for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alfonso, I forgot to tell you. That Henry Martin, he got injured. I forgot in what match, but he hasn't been playing for a while.
Yeah, he's been injured. I forgot what.
They confirmed on Univision that he will make it in time for
La Liguilla.
For the Liguilla, yeah.
For the playoffs. And then it depends who you get, because right now, as of right now, where does Club America play in the table? Let's see.
That's a really good question, because I think with this.
Oh, I see you're number 2, but it won't matter because you're not going to catch up to Cruz Azul. Toluca.
Yeah, but it's all right. I don't mind that. So that means if we play, no way, we're on number 2. That means that we're going to play against the winner.
The winners of
between Monterrey and
Pachuca. Oh my God, Pachuca? Isn't that? Oh my.
Oh no, wait! I need to check. I need to check.
So number 7 and 8. Number 7 and 8. That's who you guys play. It's either going to be a rematch or Pachuca again. Look at it's number 7 and 8.
Don't remind me.
All right, did you check the standings?
Hold on, wait, let me check. Come on, Chiquito Sanchez! Golazo, no! Barely goes over the crossbar.
Unlucky. And then you know what? Can I say this?
Yeah.
It depends what happens. If Toluca draws with Cruz Azul, they'll take the draw. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But yeah. You're either gonna be playing Monterrey or Pachuca. Two tough opponents. Cause Monterrey, they still want revenge,
Yeah, because right now it's Juarez Pumas and Monterrey Pachuca.
and you're playing for number 2.
Honestly, I'd rather get Pachuca out of the way.
Yeah, like you did last year.
Yeah, even if we draw in both games, like,
You're through.
because right now Chivas is in 11th place, so as long as Pumas wins and Chivas loses today, but Pumas is facing Tigres, and Tigres is like
Tigres, they haven't
Tigres
been
is
that,
basically Pumas' weakness.
or bogey team. It's called, just like with Brentford, I guess with Tottenham. I think no Chelsea, because Brentford have always given Chelsea problems. Even though Tigres haven't been good, they did come back a 2-1 win against Monterrey last Saturday, and they proved that they were the better team. But Tigres, they did drew 0-0 Pachuca, and they just haven't been that convincing. Um, Either with their manager,
Yeah.
but
But Toluca will have it easy. Like as of now, Juarez Pumas, I'd say that's pretty comfortable for Toluca.
yeah, and then Juarez, they already Juarez they do play their game tomorrow. It was supposed to be played today, but they rescheduled it until 8 p.m.
Oh.
our time. They rescheduled
Nice
it.
in their house. America's on the attack. Come on. Chiquito Sanchez. On the left for Davila. Come on, Davila. For Chiquito Sanchez. That's you. Ah.
But honestly,
Cut off by Mazatlan.
I'm feeling that Tigres, they might rotate because they got Cruz Azul on Wednesday in the Champions Cup semifinals.
True.
So they got to make a decision. If I was the manager, I wouldn't mind losing because I want to rotate against Cruz Azul, which is a bigger opponent. Cruz Azul have been.
I think Tigres isn't going to play with like their full team. I think they're going to play with like their subs.
Yeah, they're going to play with their subs because of Cruz Azul in the Champions Cup.
Yeah.
And it was who. And then I know that okay, it all depends because Pachuca, they play San Luis tomorrow, so it really depends. But they could go above Leon, who are owned by the same group, and Leon plays Monterrey tomorrow.
Yeah, and FIFA has confirmed that Club America will face off against LAFC in a match to determine which of those two teams will qualify for the Club World Cup.
Yeah, they will, and like apparently they supposed to have a date, but their people are still saying about Leon's court hearing. Which do you think they still have a chance of keeping their spot if the court case backs them?
Malagon's going to be taken to the hospital. They already put him on a cart. Bro, I hope he recovers soon.
Yeah.
I hope Malagon recovers soon. And now here goes Dilrosun. What a good play by Dilrosun, crossing, and it's cut off by Mazatlan, and it's a corner kick for America. They haven't confirmed the date yet, but if America right now plays against LAFC, like how LAFC is right now, America's taking that ticket. Because who wouldn't accept that opportunity? I know a lot of anti-Americanistas are like, oh, well, America didn't win it in like the pitch or anything. But, dude, we're talking about a tricampeón. We're talking about a team that over the past year has shown like their greatness and have proven why they're the best team in all of CONCACAF. And not only that, but like if FIFA's the one like managing this whole thing, then it's not America's fault for accepting. Because if it were like any other team, they would just take the ticket, and America would actually do it.
They would.
Like out of every team of the CONCACAF, America definitely deserves it.
Yeah, definitely. And then I know they may not have won the Champions Cup for being a curse, but I'm convinced. You know what? But yeah, they should be because of the materials they have.
And
And as
America
well,
actually compete in that tournament. I don't think Leon would do as well. They wouldn't have done as good as America could do in the how do I call it, in the Club World Cup.
América está hecho ser campeón y cuando no es campeón en el equipo América, como en el torneo de Copa, es el que se gana en casa.
But if America beats LAFC and they go to the Club World Cup, we're gonna have to face Chelsea, a team that formerly beat us
and
3-0.
Chelsea and Flamengo, which, like I said, they drew 0-0 with Vasco, and obviously Club America's Brazil's version of Club America, their
Yeah.
version. Because both Flamengo and America, I like both of them because they're
Yeah.
the biggest clubs. They both have the same mentality. Both of them have their They both have a lot of haters from their rivals. Accuse them of paying the refs. Both of them very similar. And
I mean,
both-
the Flamengo versus America, that's a more like even matchup in the
It's
group
even.
stage.
Yeah, it is. And I like both America and Flamengo. I like
Yeah.
both. Rio de Janeiro, Mexico City, shake hands. I like that. Basically, their versions of Cruz Azul and Pumas are Fluminense and Vasco da Gama. They also have another team, another barrio, which is Botafogo.
Yeah.
Are the currently Batores winners. But yeah, like I said, Flamengo drew 0-0 with Vasco
Yeah.
today. No. Felipe Luis didn't land the minerals today that I expected.
True.
And then
Huh?
I had to use an Instagram site just to watch the game because it's not televised in the US. It's really
Yeah.
hard to find the Brazilian games because the
True.
Brazilian league isn't talked about enough. And I think
True.
the Brazilian league is the only league that is slightly better than Liga MX
That's crazy.
in the Americas. That's the only league. And I like both Liga MX and the Brazilian league a lot.
True.
Yes, I'm both a Mexico.
But come on, Bart, how you? No, he didn't reach.
And then if you know Jaid, he came from Sao Paulo.
That's
Sao
crazy.
Paulo FC. Yeah, the coaching staff. Yes, he worked with Sao Paulo for a bit, for like a season or two. Not like the main coach or main, I think so, coaching staff, and it all went well. And then before he joined Atlético San Luis, and then the U23s for Brazil, and then here for Club America since June 2023. After Fernando Ortiz's curse has came to an end.
True. Bro, poor Mazatlan, I thought because of how like America has been coming off in the previous 2 games, I thought America was just going to win at least by maximum 2-0.
Yeah.
But it looks like America's having no mercy against Mazatlan.
Yeah, Mazatlan already screwed up anyways against Xolos.
True.
If they didn't screw up against Xolos, I thought they'll be more competitive.
Yeah, because if they would have won, they would have been, I think, slightly above Chivas.
Yeah, on goal difference, and unfortunately, they don't. Unfortunately, they screwed up against Xolos. They got that 1-1 draw, and honestly, they still couldn't score against 9-man Chivas. I know there was the last 10 minutes, but they should have won that game.
Buffalo goal!
Ah! It's in!
5-0!
Can you say?
Oh!
Can you say goal? Go ahead.
Let me try. Goal!
Buffalo.
Goal!
From open play.
Del America! That's basically my best one.
That's the best one. That
Can
sounds
you
like
do it?
sounds like the commentary. Yeah. For me, let me try. Because I know it depends the tone of the voice, but let me try to do this. Goal! I try.
That's pretty nice. You know what? That kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
that one Argentine commentator. That one that
Oh,
was
from,
like aquí está gol," something like that. But like he's a very famous Argentine commentator. I forgot his name though.
oh, does he work for like I think their company, their version of Tudana is TSY Sports, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Does he work for that? I mean, well, which is their version of Tudana.
Yeah.
In Brazil, their version of Tudana is TV Global or GE Sports, basically,
Oh,
which is basically the Brazilian version of Televisa.
yeah.
But yeah, 5-0, they're eating up the goals.
Yeah, and it's crazy because in their previous encounter, America beat them 5-0.
Yeah, at their ground. In the beaches of Mazatlan. He beat them.
Yeah, and what was crazy was that Mazatlan, I think in that season, or in the previous season, they were undefeated playing home.
They were until you spanked them.
Yeah, we clobbered them, bro.
But yeah, so this is the only watch along you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do any more. You're not going to be here for the Atlas Chivas, right?
No, because I actually have to go somewhere after this game, so that's why I'm just happy that this match was early because like at around like 6:05 or 6:10, I have to like leave.
All right then, fair enough. So because I was thinking about doing it myself, we'll see. Might have hopefully my another friend Dax hopefully join. We'll see. But yeah, I just hope Pumas finish the job. I'd rather them win because in case Chivas win against Atlas.
True.
Just
Although I don't think a draw would do Pumas bad. Hold on, wait, would it?
I think it would.
Yeah, because that means if Chivas beats Atlas, they'll go up to 10th place.
They'll
And
go.
now Caballo is on the attack but recovered by Mazatlan.
If Pumas won one of their games, then they just need a draw. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, and then Santos is just a train wreck right now.
Santos is
And
very
so is Puebla. What's
yeah.
going on with Santos and Puebla? This is watch out. Nice. What's going on with Puebla and Santos this season is just depressing, bro. Because honestly, I've never seen Puebla that low.
Never. Oh, Grêmio against Inter have scored Internacional in that Porto Alegre derby. I just noticed. But yeah, exactly. They've been down bad.
America's back on the attack. I'm predicting a 7-0. Hear me out, guys. 7-0.
It could be,
Crossing.
not just 6.
And that has play back. All right. Nice. All right. I need someone from America to reach the center. America needs someone who can header. And there's a free kick in favor of America. Bro, I don't understand why Pochettino never called. Well, he rarely calls Sendejas up to play for the U.S. national team.
True. I want to know why. Because in the U.S., he's not getting a starting spot because of too much talent in Europe.
I mean, there's Pulisic, there's Timothy Weah.
Juventus and Milan, even though Milan has been playing haram ball lately,
Yeah.
and I mean this season, they haven't been good. Even though Pulisic has been one of their better players, but
All right, so Borja
Milan are just
is back for Sendejas. Sendejas back to Fidalgo. Fidalgo sends in a cross. Juarez wasn't able to header it in. Come on, did roll soon. Nice. What? I didn't. From my angle, I didn't see the ball go out of bounds.
Es una pasión terrible.
Ball goes out on the other side, and it's going in favor of America.
But yeah, but will you be back during the quarterfinals?
Yeah.
If you're there, whoever
America,
America said, Monterrey or Pachuca.
America works really well under pressure.
In the right way, yeah, they do. Especially in La Liguilla.
Yeah. Especially because they're the biggest club in all of Mexico.
Yeah, they have that mentality, just like Flamengo when they have it. And that's why I like that mentality. I do.
You know what would be so cool if FIFA like created a tournament where like the biggest clubs of each how do I say it, of each league, like they compete in like a small tournament to determine which team is like the best.
Yeah.
La próxima semana tiene semifinales de CONCACAF Champions Cup.
And then did you hear that? I think San Diego wants to take Chicharito.
Oh, apparently, yeah. I think I heard something like that. Even though it's just a rumor, but it's because the Chivas, he's ruining his legacy at Chivas, Chicharito. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since he left LA Galaxy, last year,
He started off quite decently with LA Galaxy.
yeah, he started off pretty good for the Galaxy, and yet LA Galaxy, I know they're crap right now, but they won the MLS Cup in December without him after Chicharito left.
Yeah. But something that Chivas did terribly wrong was they signed Chicharito right when he was still injured.
True. In the not so good way.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why they brought back Chicharito was mainly just to sell jerseys, just
For
like
the
León
vibes
did
and money.
with James Rodriguez, and just like Monterrey did with Sergio Ramos.
Yeah. So yeah, bringing back the Real Madrid legends to Mexico, especially.
Oh yeah, I saw that they played against the Barcelona legends in Toluca.
Oh yeah, another day, which ended I think 2-2. Rafa's Marcus returning to that Barca kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Atlas is beating Chivas.
I'm convinced they could, but they have to do it right
Yeah.
to convince me. They must.
Yeah, even though if they won't qualify from the table. No wait. No, they're not qualifying. If Atlas beats Chivas, they're not qualifying. But if they beat Chivas, I think Chivas still stays in the 11th place.
Yeah, they stay in 11th regardless because Mazatlan can't catch up because you already beat them 5-0. Querétaro, we know they fumble. And the problem is Querétaro was in it until Atlas beat them 2-1.
Yeah, which is shocking because, like Querétaro, this is probably the closest season that they've had where they were going to be able to play at least
To play
be
one,
at least earn a spot in the playoffs.
at least once.
Yeah. But I mean, even if Querétaro would have qualified, they wouldn't have done much in the playoffs. Like that's
Yeah,
just the sad truth for Querétaro.
yeah, they wouldn't have done much, but it would do well for them at least to have a
Come
little
on,
bit of.
Chiquito! Uy, what a save! No,
Oh,
bro.
this could have been 6. But yeah, no mercy.
Bro, we were so close to that 6-0. Good save by Hugo Gonzalez, but Sendejas just didn't get there quick enough to score that 6-0. I'm still with that 7-0 mentality though.
Yeah. But yeah, Cruz Azul, they have moved on from Mancini. Now they're doing good with their now manager.
Yeah, cause at first when me left, like it was difficult for them to like find their place.
And now they found it, right?
Honestly, after with what I've been seeing with Cruz Azul lately, like they honestly earned my respect, in my opinion.
The same here. I do. As a
At
neutral,
first,
oh,
I
but
wouldn't
yeah.
really take them seriously, but then like after like the previous 2 seasons, that's when I'm like, okay, Cruz Azul is actually a good team.
Yes.
So congrats to all the Cruz Azulinos. You have all finally earned my respect.
Yeah, la máquina or the bunny, right? El
Yeah,
conejo, right? And speaking of bunny, isn't that Easter Day tomorrow?
yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, it is. Then
Time to look for
I'm definitely.
eggs and hopefully find the eggs that have money in them. Well, that's the way we do it in like Mexico. Like
Yeah,
us
yeah,
Mexicans, what we do is we just put money,
yeah, yeah. I remember.
$100 in like coins, and we just hide them. And whoever finds like the highest, um, like how do I say it? The bill with the no wait, I lost my words, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like the one who finds like the most money in a bill, just I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I got lost.
But yeah, I understand. Yeah, yeah, they did. I forgot to ask my family about it. I do talk to them, like, but in case if I'm not busy. But yeah, it is tomorrow. It is Holy Week, anyways. Because Mexico is a really super Catholic country.
Yeah,
Honestly, if Mexico had the same number of people than the USA, it's even more Catholic than the United States.
true,
Even more. Yeah,
true.
because of the connection colonization by España from Spain. That's why, which
Yeah,
makes sense. So that's why Mexicans they kind of have to be proud of the Spanish heritage in them from Spain.
yeah. And then our English heritage actually came from England, or I
Yeah,
think back then it was called like Great Britain or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Great Britain
And we
when they were an
independent
empire.
from that. Yeah,
Great Britain and Spain had big empires,
yeah,
but California, especially, this wasn't English. This was mostly Spanish with
yeah.
the
I mean,
indigenous,
basically, like the Native Americans lived here.
and the Spanish took advantage. They did, and the Portuguese did in Brazil. But the
Yeah,
Spanish took advantage from all over Latin America besides Brazil, from the mountains of Chile and Argentina all the way up here.
yeah.
I think to Oregon and yeah.
All right, I'm taking away my 7-0 prediction. What a crowd! I mean, what a post!
Yep.
A missile shot directly to the post. And I was about to say, I'm removing my 7-0 prediction and bringing it down to 6-0. But what a missile!
Oh my goodness, that's close. That's their closest chance of Mazatlan. Even though they've
Yeah,
been getting
what
walked
a
off.
missile!
Even though they've been getting
It would
walked
just
off.
hit the post and it would like go in, but luck wasn't on his side.
Mhm.
They're gonna add 7 minutes.
It looks. But yeah. I'm all right. So what I'm gonna do, of course, I'm gonna watch Cruz Azul Toluca game. I'm
I mean,
definitely
that match is going to be a banger.
That has to be good. We'll see the good goals before leading up to the two games. But they must. They must. I need to see Chivas out, so also Telemundo could lose their revenue, kind of. And I just, honestly, I don't take Telemundo Deportes seriously. I take BN Sports a little bit more serious, at least.
Yeah.
Fair enough. They got some bias, but like they got the more realistic sports. At least they're trying. Unlike Telemundo, which shouldn't be even getting one at this point.
Yeah, because usually commentators shouldn't be biased.
Fair enough, Telemundo. Like I said, you have Andres Cantor, but everything else around is not good.
Yeah.
Uno de los partidos de esta campaña. Y prepárense,
So,
no paramos porque luego viene la liguilla.
but yeah,
Se me hace poco para
7 minutes is a lot.
9-9.
Well,
Adrián,
all right, let's see. They could score 7. They could score
The,
7. Right?
the fans rate this game an 11 out of 10.
Oh, for Club America fans, yeah. I think this game's been all right, good. I will give it a 9 out of 10 from my review.
Borja, recovered by Mazatlan. Oi. Nice recovery by America. Nice Borja. Ramon Juarez. The guy who literally saved us in the previous playoffs. Come on, Del Rosso. This is your time to shine.
True. And then even though I will say this, next week is the Copa del Rey final, by the way, between
I have Barcelona versus Madrid. I think we all know who's winning that.
Yeah, Barcelona are massive favorites. Carlo Ancelotti, he's finished. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Carlo will go to Brazil either. I think he's gonna retire.
I mean, he's falling off with Real Madrid.
Yeah, because tactically, he's not using tactics anymore, and unfortunately, he's using vibes that are kind of lazy. And honestly, Carlo Ancelotti relies on vibes, the brotherhood, and the quality, which isn't good enough.
Yeah.
And in Brazil, you wouldn't go through that much of winning.
And I think this is Ancelotti's last season with Madrid.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's over. But as for Carlo, it's safe to say your legacy is over. You
Come
might
on!
lose it if you don't leave. But yeah, a few more minutes before this game ends.
Yeah. 6-0. I'm calling 6-0. If they can go 7-0, I'm going to be extremely happy.
But good performance from America. Redemption. Oh, look. Apparently there was a foul, but they didn't call it.
Yeah, now Del Rosso's back on the attack. Nice. Come on, Del Rosso. Nice. America's not wasting time.
Yeah.
Come on, Borja. Right, back to Sendejas. Nice. Nice. Ah. They were attempting to play that 1-2-1-2. Nice, Chiquito. Ball goes off for a corner kick in favor of Mazatlan. And there's a booking of a yellow card for the defender who committed that foul that wasn't made by for the foul that he committed, which the referee let play on. So yeah, it's a booking to Salvador Rodriguez. Benedetti sends a cross in. Ball goes out for a goal kick. And America is just mopping the floor with Mazatlan at this point. It was over since America scored the third goal. Because after the second goal, Mazatlan was kind of waking up, but America still maintained dominance.
Respeto la posición de Vicente, de Cantabar, pero para mí sí es penal. Toluca líder absoluto.
All right, so yeah, right now the play-in is Pachuca Rayados. Amazing match, by the way, and Juárez Pumas.
Yeah, I'm still here. I think, but still, yeah, the game is almost done.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes are left.
El Tigres Pumas también, el clásico tapatío. Ahí se va a jugar todo. Mañana el León Monterrey también modifica la tabla.
Bro, Tigres really did us dirty by switching off to Fox Sports.
Oh, the game?
Because they used to play on Univision.
Oh, yeah! In the U.S., yeah, they did switch to Fox Support this just last season, right?
Yeah.
Apertura,
They did
right?
it dirty, bro, because sometimes I would watch Tigres play.
And yes, the Monterrey Derby or Clásico Regio was on Fox Support this. Rather than on Univision.
Last minute, and it's going to end 5-0.
Most likely.
Mazatlan, with this, has 2 straight games without scoring a single goal.
True.
If I were Mazatlan, I would just play for possession, and now it's America again on the counterattack, and it's recovered by Rodolfo Pizarro, and America's trying to attack. I mean, Mazatlan's trying to attack now.
Yeah, even though this game is
by
over.
Eric Sanchez. And it's a free kick in favor of Mazatlan.
Their season ends.
All right, the 7 minutes are up, but the ref hasn't blown her whistle.
47 minutos. En América. Ganando, goleando y mostrando el día de hoy. Y de verdad, nadie se quiere encontrar a la América en la siguiente ronda. Va a recibir a Carlos.
Yeah, you're about to end the stream shortly, right?
Yeah, because I'm about to go.
Right, then.
Uy! And it's a corner. Ref, no hit or anything, but I think the 7 minutes are up. Just saying. Just saying, ref.
No, maestro, por favor, no me digan eso. Parece que yo dirigí a su padre. Correcto. Correcto.
Another corner for Mazatlan, I believe.
All right. Yeah, it's about to be
And
full.
then the ref has blown her whistle, and it is full time. Club America, destroy, annihilate, devour Mazatlan.
They did 5-0. They could have been 6 at least.
Which is crazy.
So yeah, acabó. The end of the season. The end of the regular season is on. Mazatlan season ends. So yeah. So yeah, 2 more hours till that games. Yep. Toluca Cruz Azul will be in the middle. So big up, bro. So you're about to end the stream, right?
Yeah, I'd say like in about, you know what? I think I'm gonna just end it now because I don't know, like if my mom's gonna be screaming my name, and you know how it is in a Mexican household.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yes. Of course,
you
my
have
mom
to
does that
be
thing.
obey. So thank you all so
Yeah,
much. Thank you so much, Adam Dad 2025.
Yeah, I will
For
say
being
this. Can I say this? Big ups everyone. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Adam.2025. I will be hopefully making a video about the LAFC Club America, my thoughts about the playoff game. So you should able to see my Well, so yeah, big up to everyone. You know what to do. I'm gonna go. Big up, Johnny. Let me know.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it so much. All right, and he's left. As he said, please go check out his channel if you're interested into any football related. All right, you know what? Let me just stop sharing. If you're interested in any football related content, make sure to check him out. Also, shout out to Alfonso Crafter for being here, even though you didn't really participate until like almost an hour ago. But hey, at least I think this live stream, it did decent for what it did. Excuse me, if you were not able to, if you weren't able to make it, I completely understand. But I hope you all take care, stay happy, stay healthy, be the best person you can be, spread positivity to others around you. This is your boy, Johnny, and I am out. Adios, amigos!